Sure. Let me just ask you this, and then we will move on to it because I do not want to turn this into an all Dream Theater thing. But
Sure.
musically speaking, where is this new music without telling us anything really about it? Where does this music
Sure.
fit in? Is it images and words? Is it black clouds? Is it somewhere where you guys without Mike have been? Because you obviously
Yeah.
had the Grammy win, so you had the
Sure.
most kind of success. Where does this musically fit in as you see it?
Well, let's put it this way. Like, I think that there's this undeniable, almost unexplainable or inexplainable, whatever the word is,
Right.
type of thing that happens with drummers. Like, we survived beautifully in the 13 years that Mike Portnoy was not there. Mike Mangini was a supreme drummer, just incredible. Um, and that said, all the albums with Portnoy, all the albums Mangini, they have different flavors because there's something about the backbeat, if you will, of a band and the drummer that just gives an energy to the whole thing. And a lot of people speak of that. It's kind of hard to pin down, but you really notice it. Like on this new album, I'm like, oh, I listen to it and I go, okay, I feel the Portnoy energy back
Right.
there. I would say, what I'm hearing personally is like classic kind of Dream Theater. Whatever that, let's just say whatever that means to anybody that's listening, you'll have to wait and see. But it just feels like, think of it this way: the core band is back together again. It's classic Dream Theater. I also like to point out that, we are a bunch of guys that we take what we do very, very seriously. We put every ounce, every bit of effort, energy into everything we do. We care so much about it, each and every one of us. The other day, I was talking to John Petrucci in the studio when I was doing my keyboard parts. And we were like really deep and working really hard and spending long hours and just getting things, to where we feel they're really, really right. And I said to John, I said, John, like, what? Look at what we're doing. We're here late. We're working like crazy. Like, why? we, we could have been making pop music. Like, what? Why are we doing this? Just to get like to really understand, because a lot of people don't put the kind of effort, I guess, especially these days when I don't know, there tends to be a different kind of work ethic around. Maybe we're kind of like old school in that way, but to produce a product, to make something that's going to last, that is going to be shared with a large number of people, it's just going to live on, in a way forever. That to us is a really serious thing, and as artists we're trying to make a statement. And back to the to the Portnoy part of it, which
Mhm.
is that one of the beautiful things is Mike has brought with him all his incredible skills. He's not a guy who just plays the drums really well. He also understands this business. I always like to say that he's got kind of like a film director's mentality. He's looking at everything from a conceptual point of view, and he has skills that the rest of us don't. I mean, yes, we survived fine. We did really well. We won a Grammy and all that, but there's a magic there that we now have back.
Right.
It's cool. It's really cool. We're super excited. The album's coming along really well. I finished all my keyboard parts. Really pleased with them. Got some really beefy, cool tones, and there was a great piano in the studio, which just rocked when I needed it to. It was really melodic when I needed it to. The drums sound amazing. Petrucci's solos are, I don't know, every album he just seems to outdo himself with all that. The bass sounds great. I mean, Jimmy T, our engineer, is it's incredible just watching him work.
Right.
So the team is in a good place. James is doing his vocals pretty much as we speak. And I got a little taste of that and they sound great. So yeah, it's in a good spot.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show, the Seth Williams Show, every other show in the world. Chris Aiken presents. Can't remember the one with my own name in it, but I know what I do remember. This book right here and Other Things I Should Not Say. That's right, this is the book you want to buy from me, especially you CMS people that like a lot of my dirtier stories. This is the one. This is the one that has all of the stories about my running around in the military, especially in Korea. It's filthy, folks. I'm not going to tell you that it's a biblical prophecy. It is anything but. It is a dirty book, but it has a lot of stories that I really shouldn't say, hence the title. But it's a great book. It's a fun read. I encourage you to pick it up and go over to Amazon and get it. Amazon, just look up my name or And Other Things You Should Not Say. And if you don't want to get it there, you can get it over at chrisaiken.net. It's there as well. So pick it up today. And Other Things I Should Not Say. It is the latest book by me, Chris Aiken. And read it and let me know what you think. All right. See ya.